What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be sharing a live sales call that took place about 2 hours ago. I hope you guys enjoy it. Little caveat here is I left the first 5 minutes out. The first 5 minutes was more of a qualification call. I like to understand what led us to the call, what motivated them to schedule a call with us. I like to understand where they're currently at in terms of average monthly revenue. I like to understand where they're trying to go in the next 3 to 6 months. Then I really dig into what marketing companies have they used in the last 12 months and what's everything that's gone wrong there. So I understand the pain points, and it's pretty common what happens. I use all that to our advantage. Once I really feel like it's a good fit and I think it's gonna work, I then go to the demo, which you're about to see in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I'm gonna show you our system. This is what we use to help our practice owners add. Our bottom end is 30K for a goal, upwards of 200K per month. Now I know that seems like a lot, but clinics like yours that are medically and niched out, we do this for, just from our market. Right. This is about saving them time in the process. So a little bit of background on our company. We started DigitalOx a little over 6 years ago, and we've been highly specialized in spinal decompression, peripheral neuropathy, pain management, medical ever since. We do have 170 offices nationwide. I'd probably say 25 of them are DCOA clinics, probably like the more top ones. Not sure if you're hitting 5,000, but we're number 380, owning 5,000 this year. The majority of our growth has been from word of mouth and referral. We have over 30 full-time employees. That's how we service our clients. We do have an in-house US-based scheduling team, which is really a sales team, which really helped us just blow up because we provide a turnkey solution for our clients. What our program isn't going to do, we're not going to burn you guys out, turn you guys into a call center. We also realize that the amount of time it takes to get you guys to where it needs to be from a skill set perspective is very hard, which is why we just said, hey, hell with it. We're going to take all the calls. We're not going to burn your money. Obviously, we understand like what the case fees are. One question I didn't ask is, in your area, I know you have, it's not the most affluent area, but overall, what percentage of people move forward with care, like out of 10?
Well, I would say 9 out of 10 move forward with care, but they don't necessarily buy decompression or neuropathy.
What percentage is coming in for like the knee neuropathy or decompression and is signing up on those care plans?
I'm going to say it's low. I'm going to say like 15%.
What percent?
I'm going to say like 20%.
20, okay.
If right?
Fluctuates, but yeah.
Okay.
It just, yeah. Say if I see 20 patients during the day, we'll probably sell.
Depends if they're new patients. Yeah. Sometimes it's good. If there's centennial, most likely to.
Yeah. But I mean, just on average.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 20. Out of 20, probably 2 or 3 patients. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And are these people, you're going the length with them, you're taking them through care credit, running the credit and all that?
Correct.
And it's just shooting back. They're not getting anything low.
Well, yeah. Well, I think, and part of the problem is, but you know what Medicaid is, right?
Yeah.
Medicaid is, low income, right? So a lot of those patients come in thinking that their Medicaid is going to cover that stuff. It doesn't. Yeah. So they convert to a patient, but they can't qualify for care credit and they can't afford the treatment.
Got it. Okay. So obviously I'm going to show you our lead qualification process. We're well aware of Medicaid, disability, state assistance, what that means. Lastly, we're not going to sign you up, leave you stranded. We are pretty active in communication since we are doing all the scheduling for you guys. So you guys do need to communicate with us. Our goal, minimum 30K. Obviously our whole team is incentivized to schedule as many qualified people as possible. We're also not trying to schedule everyone as possible, because if someone is on disability, Medicaid, or state assistance, we want to be transparent with them and let them know that this will be out of pocket. We can help you, very high chance, but this will be out of pocket, and they have to prepay to come in, meaning pay the $50. We do have an 82% prepay, meaning 8 out of 10 people we schedule give us their credit card over the phone. It's funny how this is pretty much the same. It's like 82 and 81%. We do have an 81% show rate, meaning on average, 8 out of 10 people walk through the doors after we schedule them from our calling system. Really, our whole point is hassle-free, headache-free marketing, something that our clients can rely on, not be so labor-intensive. And we also have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Some testimonials. I'm just going to, actually, I can walk you through all these because you're medical and chiro So this is basically pretty identical to your clinic in terms of all the services and stuff. This is what's possible when we're driving in medical knee traffic, neuropathy, spinal decompression. We get to our 6-figure months just from our marketing. Really what we're looking at is how many schedules, how many shows. No shows are important because we're going to listen to those calls and see where we went wrong, or if we did everything to the T and they just didn't show up. Closes, revenue. This is the numbers that we care about. Right here. Here's our another medical clinic. This guy's an animal, just like you, pretty much. Very stacked out.
Yeah. I think we can get to 150 here, man, in my clinic. Honestly, I think we can get to 150 a month. To be honest with you.
I think so too, especially with you have multiple poles in the water. You're driving in multiple traffic. I mean, the main thing is getting them qualified, and then if they have a little red flag, they need to know the out-of-pocket cost before coming in.
Right. Now my question on that would be, let's just say they can't afford the out-of-pocket expense. I guess, would you guys still tell them, oh, you can still receive treatment there under your insurance. It's just, those services are not covered.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
We can 100% do that. So walk me through a situation where someone's on Medicaid. What do they end up getting? What kind of value? What does that bring to the clinic in terms of
So like for example, I'll see him, and that could be pretty much anything from, let's just say it's back pain. So I'll see him, evaluate him, get x-rays, possibly do an injection on him. And then what I'll do is refer him to physical therapy. So we kick him to physical therapy, and they'll get probably 90 days of covered services from physical therapy, averaging, about 80 to 90 bucks a visit, 2 to 3 times a week. So even that patient has value, even though they're not getting the decompression or the neuropathy and some of those patients, I'll turn them into a hormone optimization patient because they can afford that, but they can't afford the 3, 4, or 5 grand for the other stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So this patient still ends up being
valuable,
right around $1,000, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I would say that Medicaid's probably around $1,500 to $2,000 value.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
No. So yeah, we can definitely not scare people so much. Then we'll have a different approach where it's like, hey, just want to let you know, a lot of these services are out of pocket. However, we do have a lot of services that are covered by insurance. Just
exactly.
With you.
And I got to be honest, I've had Medicaid patients that, and I never judge, I'm not their banker, that actually pay for decompression, man. So I just never know, to be honest with you.
You never know.
Never know.
You could have cash under the mattress,
You never know, man.
So I'm going to walk you through our competitive advantage. This is how we get results in 3 steps that no one else can. So the first step is we deliver exclusive leads that are Oracle. Have you heard of Oracle?
Yeah.
So Oracle is a big data company. This is where we purchase. This is how we do all of our targeting. So this is all financial focused. This is the household incomes, the net worths, the specific job occupations, specific industries, excluding household incomes, all financial strategy. We have multiple targeting strategies. Then we go to the ad. This is an example of a Kim Wong video. We like to use native, real photos, real images of the clinic, a lot of candid patient type photos. From there, we're going to generate a lead where we get first name, last name, email, phone number, their health concern. Here we get credit. We can get their insurance as well if you want. A few questions on their pain. How long have you been diagnosed? Pain level, candidate for surgery, things like that. Super important question for us is, are you on Medicaid, disability, or state assistance? So this helps us become very efficient.
Sure.
Types of insurance coverage you have, PPO, HMO. Have you used opioids or injections, cortisone shots, things like that? That is how we get a lead. So now we have a lead. The second part is we would assign and train one of our medical patient coordinators who is US based, fully trained, to basically become a team member of your guys' office, virtual patient front desk.
Okay.
They're the ones who are going to be handling all the calls, scheduling all the people, basically a part of your guys' team. And really what we train them on is when someone asks, what's the directions to the clinic, where you buy, all the little questions that happen, we get all prepared for that. So it's very smooth on the phone.
Good.
We do have a 12-minute phone call process, which I'm going to walk you through. We do all the follow-up. Everything's done for you. We do all the 24-hour appointment reminder calls. And again, this is how we do an 82% show rate. So here's the phone qualification process. This is how we do it. Obviously, we're calling the lead, who we are, where we're calling from. I see that you just filled out an inquiry regarding your back pain. How are you doing? Great. I want to ask you some questions to see if it'd be worth your time to come down here for a consultation. They say, all right, cool. So I see here you're suffering with X, Y, and Z. Can you tell me more about what's going on? Open-ended question. They're going to start talking about their pain. Really what we're trying to get is like, what's their pain schedule? How long has it been? Are they candidate for surgery? What are they currently doing? What have they tried? Important question is, how's this pain affecting you at work? That question answers a lot. So if really what we're getting there from is what kind of work do they have? What kind of job do they have? Are they unemployed? What does that look like? Through this whole call, we're just being consultative. We're building rapport, showing empathy for people who are in pain, just really building that first impression. From them, we know they're a candidate from a condition standpoint. Now we know what their occupation is and what that looks like. If someone is unemployed, Medicaid or state assistance, that one we just say, hey, just want to be transparent. All the treatments in our office are not fully covered by insurance. It all just depends on what the doctor's going to recommend, just depending on your case, right? So we're just being transparent there. Then we'll go into, let me tell you about our office, treatments in our office, quick education. We're not going way into it. Then we go into what works best for you, mornings or afternoons. They say mornings. Obviously, we're scheduling them on the nearest morning. We do the scheduling process, name, email, phone number, date of birth, take the payment over the phone, schedule that appointment. Any questions here?
Nope.
So when we book an appointment, all of your staff is all going to get email and text notification of that booked appointment. All you have to do is put that on your scheduler. We're also going to give you the breakdown of the call like this, like Ronald, 50-year-old worker, 10 years of pain, has had surgery, he's bringing imaging. Here's the information. We send that all to you guys right after the call. This is the stat sheet. Super important. Every month has its own stat sheet. This is what basically auto-populates those monthly stats that we were talking about earlier. When we schedule someone, we're putting the name, the appointment date, their occupation, show information. We update it as you guys update us. We're pretty much just putting everyone's name that we're scheduling, that we've already talked to, take payment, all that. Everything in green is what you guys put in. We don't have access to edit this. You guys put closes. You guys put treatment values. At the end of every month, you'll know exactly how many people were scheduled, how many showed, how many closed, total revenue every month. Lastly, direct point of contact. Obviously, you guys get one of our coaches who's obviously knows a lot about marketing, the niches. Really, our game plan here is to make sure the stats are communicated. We know exactly what's happening every month from an ROI perspective. Our main focus is to increase appointments, increase revenue, and help you increase conversion. If we can increase appointments by saying, hey, let's also do some medical knee marketing, for example, get more appointments in to get more revenue in. How can we help you increase conversion? These are the conversations we're having. Any questions?
No, not really. And now, do you guys actually coach and help train my staff as well?
On what specifically?
On incoming calls.
So in this program, we would be taking all the calls. Are you just saying like incoming calls from?
You'd be taking all of them. No, I'm talking about incoming calls that you guys would be getting, just because like you guys are only going to get the incoming calls from the ads that you're running, correct?
Yeah. So everything that we're generating, incoming inquiry, right, we're taking that all in.
Right. And then what about people that just call my clinic every single day?
Got it.
Because they look us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you need help with that, we can provide help there. So we have our head coach. She's worked in the clinics for years. She's an older woman. She's super smart. And so she'll be able to help pretty much talk to your staff if you need to.
Right.
To get them on the right mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that would actually help. Not the leads that are getting funneled to you, but just the people that actually call the clinic on a day-to-day basis. Does that make sense?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Are you guys currently using a script or like is there some sort of process when that phone rings for your staff?
You just made one.
You use a script. Well, we have the DCOA script.
Yeah, so there's that script that I use and that I receive
right.
from. But in regards to the front desk, they're either occupied with their patients. So their predominant idea is they want to just get the call over with. And so I don't know necessarily if they're using a script or kind of what they're, but we just made one for them, and that will obtain their insurance information. Just gonna ask them to refer to you, what body part, kind of get that information.
Yeah. So, and the reason, because the front desk, like we're seeing about, so, we see about 150 to 200 patients a day in the clinic. Does that make sense? So the front staff is busy checking in patients, checking out patients, co-pays, co-insurance, schedule, you know what I mean? Taking phone calls. And so I don't want them giving wrong information. So they're supposed to transfer the phone to someone like Brooke, who then is scripted and trained. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got it.
But I think the front absolutely 1,000% needs to be trained better, because I don't know how many clients or patients I'm missing that we didn't handle it correctly from the front. And so I never even got a chance to talk to them and try to sell them decompression or neuropathy or PRP. Or does that make sense?
Yeah, no, 100%. Obviously. So yeah, basically, we could basically schedule a call with Holly, and she could basically give a game plan on the goal is not to make it more complicated, because if they're doing a lot of things,
right,
there could be what are 2 things you're going to take from every call, for example? 2 things you're trying to accomplish before that person gets off the phone, even though it's a 90-second call.
Right.
You have to have a game plan, it has to be sure. So yeah, we'll be able to help you with that. Outside of everything else, price and everything, does the system that I showed you seem like it's something you guys need?
I mean, if I can get up to 100 to 150,000 a month in ancillary service, absolutely. If I continue to stay between 30 and 60, I'm just spending more money. Does that make sense?
100%. At the end of the day, though, I think you already know, more appointments that
show up
are more, not only show up, but are also not blindsided.
Right.
Right. And then you simultaneously, us tracking the conversion rate, and then us simultaneously knowing how can we increase this conversion rate.
Right.
That's the only way to get to 100. There's not going to be a magic.
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
It's not magic. It's pretty much 101. So,
sure. So what's the cost of your program, or how does that work?
Yeah. So basically what I recommend. So first off, we have a guarantee. We have a satisfaction guarantee, all your money back. Here's the investment options. We have our accelerator program, which is basically $1,500 in ad spend, right? This includes our marketing, you getting one of our schedulers to be a part of your team who's going to take over that whole front end piece, all the follow-up, all the scheduling, the prepays. You get one of our coaches, which is super important. Our goal is to add on more services and show you, hey, watch us send you knee patients, watch us send you neuropathy. Let's actually grow this revenue. And this also includes ad spend. This is $3,700. Power program is $5,500. The only difference is this is $2,500 ad spend. This one's $1,500.
So it's basically the same program, just
ad spend.
Just adding an extra 1,000.
Correct.
To your ad spend.
Correct.
So if you're only adding an extra 1,000, your ad spend is going up by $2,300 cost per month.
Say it one more time.
So it's going up.
Yeah. So basically what happens is we add $1,000 in ad spend,
right?
Which is not quite doubling the ad spend, and then our fee goes up.
From handling the increased volume.
$800 a month. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Now the thing with the power program is, since it is $2,500 ad spend, obviously we can go all 100% into decomp. We do it all the time. We can also, if you wanted, on 1 month, do 1,250 into decomp, and then 1,250 into knee or neuropathy. So now we're split 2 campaigns going. Right. It's hard to do that at Accelerator because 1,500 is already not that much ad spend.
Right. And then the 5,500. So would your recommendation would be to hit all decomp initially and then split it out after that, or what?
I would say when the knee patients come in, are you doing knee on track too, or what is it? PRP? What else?
Basically PRP and I tried to get them to purchase a home laser, right, and then refer them to physical therapy.
What kind of?
I do have a knee track, but I don't know. I just really haven't seen a ton of value. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, I mean, really what it comes, I think if for us, it really just comes down to you. Like, do you just want decomp, or what's another patient that you value that you'd want to see more of that you feel like you can close a lot of?
Right. Well, yeah, basically the decompression is, I love that, but I'd also like to see the PRP and even some of the neuropathy. But to me, neuropathy has been a pretty tough sell. I don't know why.
Neuropathy is getting tough. It's like the demographic of neuropathy is, for the most part, it's a tough demographic.
Yeah.
And what are you doing there? Is it a medical service, or is it like? Well,
I'm doing, like I can do some injections and stuff on them, but again, I try to get them to do the home laser, try to get them to do some nutrition stuff, and of course some therapy with a vibratory plate and things like that. And it's just, and the vasopneumatic compression and things like that. But it's just, and it's just a hard sell for anything that's not covered under their insurance. Like they're just not, like there's not, like decompression, somebody pull out their credit card or go do care credit. Neuropathy, I just have not had the same experience with that.
It's a higher disability population, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, even people with severe neuropathy, man, they're just like, you know what? I'll just stay on the meds and do what my insurance covers. You know, it's crazy, but it's like, all right, man. So yeah.
So I would, like, honestly, I'd say
stay away from neuropathy. Yeah.
Back pain and knee, we crush. Neuropathy, like, it's not even stay away. Like we're working a client right now who his clinic's literally doing $150K a month in neuropathy, and I was like, damn. He's in obviously South Dakota, so that's probably its own market, you know.
Right.
You know, just those types of folks out there are just down for that.
Right.
But
right.
It just comes down to like what has the most success. What's the lowest hanging fruits? I think the lowest hanging fruit is decomp and medical knee.
Exactly, knee pain. Yeah, I would agree with that. All right. Now, can you always start at 37 and jump up to the 55 if you want?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me give that some thought. I mean, I need to do something because I mean, obviously, we're not getting the people to show up, and the reason is because I keep telling my staff, you got to take a deposit. You got to and they just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't think.
I think you already know pretty much what we have to do, and we have a 30-day money back guarantee, so we're just as invested in this as you. So we're just going to tell you right away. Now, the only thing that I do recommend right now, we have it's pretty much a 3-week waiting list to launch, just based on our client flow right now. And so if this is something that you are saying, hey, I'd rather start with them in 3 weeks, not have it keep going down the line, then I would schedule our onboarding call. We do have a 30-day money back guarantee, so we're confident that we're going to do everything you're doing.
And like, is there a contract that you're locked into, or is it, how does that work?
So basically what it looks like is we basically have a 3-month contract with a 30-day money back guarantee. So like, that's what it looks like.
Okay. So if we're not seeing increase in revenue
if we're not outperforming what you guys are doing,
right,
and taking the load off your staff, right, and making this like a night and day sort of difference,
right,
then, and if you want a refund, then we'll refund you. But I honestly know, without a doubt, we have the highest chance out of anyone of being real with you, driving these people in, looking at the numbers, what's the next game, like getting you to the 100K area, because that's what we already do.
Right.
I mean, she took 6 months of being scared, finally came on.
Yeah.
Now it's like, now she's making a lot of money. Just
right.
Like,
yeah. No, I'm good, man. I'm in. So, you know, I'm good. It's got a guarantee, and we'll see where we're at 90 days, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see where we're at after every month. So after
exactly.
every month, we're gonna be talking, you know.
Yep.
As long as you're saying, hey, yeah, let's talk every month, then we want, you know, we want to get to that level.
Right.
So really, the next step is a 30-minute Zoom call. This would be with Holly.
Okay.
Literally help with your staff as well on the front end. I'm gonna pull up her calendar right now. So are you available tomorrow for a 30-minute call?
I'll be traveling tomorrow. I'll be leaving for the airport here about 5:30 in the morning, and I get in Palm Beach about 4:30 in the afternoon.
So you come back what, Sunday?
I'm actually coming back Monday morning.
Got it. So we can basically schedule this for next Tuesday. You want?
What about Monday afternoon?
We can do Monday afternoon. So what that looks like, you'll be back in your Mountain Standard Time, right?
Correct.
So for
I should be back by 2:30, 3 o'clock.
So we can do is 4:30 too late for you?
No, not at all.
So we can do 4:30 on Monday, basically when you get back from your flight.
Okay.
Now that will work. That will work for you. You're not gonna be like over traveling.
Unless the plane's delayed, you know, like that'd be the only hitch.
I know how traveling can be. It's just like when you get back, you're just like, damn. Like,
yeah.
So you're good Monday?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'll be good Monday.
Okay. So Monday 4:30, you're gonna get a notification and everything regarding this call. All you have to do is show up.
Okay.
It's gonna go to doc. All you gotta do is show up in front of a computer.
Okay. Easy.
And yeah, you never know. I might slide up for this weekend and
there you go, man. Yeah, that'd be good. And I'd probably do the 5,500. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no. Well, for us, once we start this thing going, we're gonna tell you, hey, let's add on another niche. Let's bump this up. Let's get more people in.
Sure.
Our whole goal is more appointments, more revenue, looking at conversion. What can we do to increase conversion?
Right.
What do we need to do? So.
Right. Okay. Sounds good, man.
It's nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Monday.
All right, man. Have a great weekend. All right, thanks. All right.
Bye.